Hey Rejectors, welcome back to Project Finance, and today's video we'll go over week 24 of Dividend Challenge. If you guys are new to the series, the Dividend Challenge where we invest $200 every week, no matter how good or bad the market is, with the goal of reaching $20,000 by the end of the year. And if you guys are new to the channel, hi, my name is Dennis, and my main focus of this channel is to help people with their personal finances and help them save money, specifically targeting millennials and people younger than that. So if you guys are in that category, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell for all the updates. And with that being said, we'll just get started. First segment of this series is always the news, and the biggest news is that the Lakers won the NBA Finals. So if you guys didn't know, I'm from LA. I grew up from LA. I was born and raised a Laker fan back in the Kobe Shaq days. My first memory was them winning the 2000 Finals, Shaq Kobe. I was there for the whole three-peat, and I was there for the whole two-peat. And then after that, they started sucking, and that's when I kind of got more into basketball, like looking into stats and stuff like that. So after when they started sucking is when I actually got into watching more basketball, when I started learning all the players on all the teams, not just the Lakers. But yeah, Lakers won on Sunday. It was a super blowout. They were up like 40 at one point, so we kind of knew it was coming like during halftime already. So big congrats to them. I'm pretty sure LA is gonna have a parade for them. And if you guys didn't know this, yesterday was actually Father-Daughter Day. National Father-Daughter Day in America. So it was really poetic, I guess you can say, that they won on Father-Daughter Day. And you guys know the tragedy of Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gianna. So it was really poetic that it happened, that they won on that day. But I don't think them winning changed anything major in the stock market. I think the only thing that the NBA can change in terms of stock market is the sponsorship that they wear on their jerseys. And Lakers, they're sponsored by Wish on their jersey. So I don't think Wish is IPO'd. I don't think it's in the stock market. So nothing much will change there. But anyways, so congrats to them. They ended a 10-year championship drought and I think a 6-year playoff drought. I think last time they went to playoffs was back in 2013 or 14 when Dwight Howard came to the Lakers. Moving on to the next news. The vice presidential debate was on last Wednesday. And I don't think too much change in terms of stocks because of the debate. I've been seeing a lot of memes with the fly on Pence's head. People are really creative, man. They got on that quick. I don't think the debate ended up with any change in stocks. I think the next debate is postponed to the 22nd. I'm not sure if it's going to be in person or virtual. I think Trump really didn't want to have a virtual debate due to he thinking Biden might get fed information, which is, I guess, is fair. Virtual debate, you can have like my camera here, my notes cards can be behind my camera. You guys don't even see. Everything's scripted, guys. So yeah, it's a fair argument, even though there's probably ways to countermeasure that. Like Trump can probably send a representative to Biden's side of the virtual debate and then vice versa. So they can't really have a scripted dialogue, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully the debate actually does happen. I think at one point last week we didn't know what was going to happen. It was going to get canceled or postponed, but I hope it does happen. One big thing I do want to say is that make sure you guys vote. It's very important that you guys do vote, even though you might seem like your vote doesn't really matter. Like for me, California is mostly a blue state, so my vote kind of doesn't really matter, but I'm still going to vote. There's other things that you can vote besides the presidential candidate, like the propositions that are happening in your state. So make sure you guys vote and kind of study up on what is out there. If you're 18 or if you can vote, make sure you guys do. It's your right as a US citizen to vote. So don't think that your voice isn't heard just because you're one little drop in the bucket. Everyone's voice matters, and make sure you guys go out and vote. So with that being said, I think let's end the news segment. But before we get into the portfolio, I want to go over two things. The first one being Bitcoin. So over the weekend, Bitcoin finally passed 11,000, and now it's at 11.5, as you can get to see here. It peaked at 11.7 earlier this afternoon at around 2:40 last week here. So October 8th, it was at 10.9, almost 11, and then finally on Friday it passed 11. Every day it's kind of been jumping another $200-300 and been trending upward. So if you guys did buy Bitcoin back in like early September when the crash happened, you're kind of making a lot of money right now. So I think back in September, yeah, the crash happened here when it was at 11ish. It just crashed all the way to 9,000. Yeah, on here it says 10.1, but on that day it was trading around 9,000, 9,800. I think the lowest it was. It's kind of been trending upwards since Thursday. So if you guys bought at 9,000, you guys made a good 2,000 right there, 2,500. I think all the crypto is kind of trending upwards, not just Bitcoin. So you can kind of look at Ether, same thing. 10.8, it was at 330, and then it jumped another $20, and then another $20 at 380, and now it ended at 385. Had a little dip here on the 12th for, I think people just unloaded, and then it jumped back up to 380. So like Ether and Bitcoin, the two most popular coins. So you can kind of see that they're both trending upwards. So it's not just someone like buying out Bitcoin or buying out a certain crypto. It's just the whole market trending upwards. So for like crypto, it's something that you want to invest long term if you have extra money laying around. Maybe put like 10%, 20% of your portfolio into crypto and just let it sit there. It is something that I believe that big banks are going to get onto it. Once one big bank gets onto crypto and like have access to it, a lot of other banks are just going to follow along because they're going to see what they're losing out on. And when that happens, crypto is going to be more stabilized and more trustworthy, because right now a lot of people don't understand how crypto works and like why it's like so crazy. But once a big name or a big company gets onto this, it's just going to skyrocket. So right now it's kind of, I think it's still like a really cheap time to buy. It can only go up from here unless computers go out of existence and the robots are coming and Terminator D-Day is happening. Like, I don't see this going away. But if that happens, your money's useless anyways, like I say. So that's it for the updates. Let's jump into the video. So last week we're at $16,863. So mathematically we should be at 17. So anything above that is frosting on the cake. So let's see here. And we're at $17,387. That's another $300 gain. Another $300 gain, because we should have been at 1763. Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, it's $320 gain roughly. Yeah, the market's been good. It's crazy. Actually, don't know what it is this time that made it go up. Q3 did just end. We'll be seeing a lot of market returns coming up later on this month. I think that's when we'll see work from home pies start going up. But this might be just be a stock market in general going up. But let's see what happened here. So my portfolio is at $17,387.28, a total gain of $2,786.54, a total return of 23.36%. I'm almost there. We're $2,600 off, and that's 13 weeks of just pure deposits. And there's only 11 weeks left in the year, so we're about $400 off to our goal. So we need to gain $400 more by the end of the year to make 20,000. We're like so close, guys, so close. But let's go over the pies. The aggressive ETF pie, we're at a total value of $8,595.48, up $1,226.04, up 20.72%. Let's go inside. Whoa, VB is at 28% and VWO is at 28% as well. That's crazy. I think they went up another 3% each. Man, should put more emerging markets, man. Who'd have known? So let's look over the week here. Yeah, and VB did go up another 4.12%, and VWO went up another 3.71%, and VOO has also been going up at 3.73%. So it's great that the big three are over 20% now. The big fear that I do have is that if Trump loses, the market's gonna slightly crash because people don't like change, and when people see change, they start pulling the money out, and when people pull the money out, market goes down. It's a very emotional market. I think if Trump stays, the market's gonna go up, but I think if Trump loses, the market's gonna go down. I think just a little bit. I think it's gonna balance back up to normalcy after they see like, oh, nothing's really gonna change yet. It's unfortunate that it is a presidential year because I'm ending at the end of December and the election's early November, so I only have about a month and a half for it to normalize again. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think it's gonna be really interesting in terms of my stocks in November. So let's go back and look at the next pie. Next pie is dividend hunting pie. We're at a total value of $4,208.32, up $641.01, up 22.01%. Let's go inside. Everything is over 20% now, finally. I think DHY and AGNC were kind of floating around 19 to 18%, and now we're all at 20%. BlackRock just holding it down at 25.59%. I see it over the last week here. Yeah, last week it was a pretty green week. Everything was green. Agency is up 1.39%, and DHY up 0.94%, so that making everything up over 20% today. My GOF on my Robinhood is doing insanely well. I think it's up like 30% on that. It's pretty insane. And I have 90 shares on that, so a lot more than what I have on M1 Finance. I only have 58 shares on M1 Finance. So let's go to the next pie. Our last pie is work from home pie. We're at a total value of $4,583.48, up $816.80, up 22.36%. I'm pretty sure it's all Zoom, and half of it's Zoom. Out of the $100, Zoom's only worth $494.06, up 90.31%. It's still the biggest chunk, but it's not the only reason. Adobe's up $151.15, up 14% as well. DocuSign is also doing well at $114.89, up 16.24%. It's just been going up since that dip of the other week. Let's see here. fell to like 190 early September, and now it's kind of coming back up to 231. So overall, a great stock if you guys bought it at 190. Same thing with Chegg. Chegg is just doing really well as well. If you guys bought it at the dip, like I said last week, look at this roller coaster. If you guys bought it mid-September where it crashed right here, you're almost up like 30%. Let's go over the week here. And everything was green. There's no red stock in my portfolio this week. But that's it for the pies. Let's go to the activities. I think I got some more activities last week. And let's see here. Oh, I totally forgot that today's Columbus Day and their market's closed. Today's the 12th, so that's why I don't see my $200 deposit here. So actually, I might be good. I'm only off by $200 then, because I haven't put the $200 into deposit. That's crazy. So I should be actually at 17.5. Oh wow. So I'm only off by 1 week. So we're only off $200 to make my goal, assuming everything goes normal and nothing goes down. If everything stays the same and I just keep investing $200 every week, I should be reaching 20,000 by the end of the year. So let's go over the activity real quick. I'm sorry guys, I totally forgot that today's Columbus Day and that the market's closed. I got a dividend of $1.76 from LQD. I got another dividend of 4 cents from SHY and another dividend of $17 from AGNC. Between the 4 stocks in my dividend hunting pie, I get about 17 from AGNC, 9 from GOF, 5 from BitRock, and 3 from DHY. 17 plus 9.81 plus 4.48 plus 3.05 comes to be almost $35 every month I'm getting from a dividend hunting pie. That's pretty good in my opinion, and I only have about 4,000 in there. Let me double check. Yeah, I only have about 4,200 in there, and I'm getting $35 every month. That's pretty insane. Free money, guys. Let's go to the holdings. So of course Zoom's first at 88.37%. VWO about 68% off at 20.78%, and VB up 18.35%. Let's go bottom 3. I think there's no negative. Okay, SHY is negative 1.13. That's the only negative stock I have is 11 cents, guys. Negative 11 cents. My portfolio has been doing really, really well. I'm up 4.75% on Microsoft and up 6.46 on LQD. Even my lowest stocks, I'm still almost at 5% in gains. This has been a pretty good week. Pretty good week. And that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for today's video. Let me know down below if it was all green for you guys as well. Hopefully it was all green for you guys. I didn't realize it was such a great week in terms of all stocks. And lastly, thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you guys liked the video, subscribe to the channel for more content, and ring the notification bell for all the updates, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye.